I'm using the yesterday's close as confirmation for an uptrend. So you guys actually get to see my watch list and what I have going on the charts already. This guy right here is what's this coin? I don't know. HPO S10I. That's a 5 minutes entry. This is just a 2.68 RR. So I don't actually know what the market is cooking right now, but I know that once these external liquidities are taken, we'll be in for something massive. I'm not actually sure this guy. I'm not actually sure this USDT will come back to this level. I'm not sure. Especially since the price action is forming above the yesterday's close. So we will see this high being taken out. So we may see something like this, or price may even continue to gravitate to the upside. Price action is not perfect, and you cannot actually predict price. Price will always do what it has in mind. So if we do not get this, then I think we might actually get this, because the New York session, there's always an increase in liquidity during the New York session. So this fair value gap price is likely to retrace into this fair value gap right here. So, but this position, I was bullish on this position, so I have lost interest in this position, because the big move was when price tapped into this fair value gap and this relative equal high was open. So right now I don't really have interest in taking any bearish positions here. So I think this epic is done on my watch list. I had it before when price was here, and I was looking for price to take up the high. So I'll just remove it. I actually love what BNB is doing. BNB is trying to take liquidity from the downside. All these places that are still open highs. But I love what is happening in this price leg. I love this business right here on BNB. I love this. I love this fair value gap that has been inversed. I love it a lot. I'm expecting price to dip to that level, because we have been breaking structure to the downside. So that is actually what I think of BNB. But all these positions are not actually of interest to me. What I'm looking at right now is BTC USDT. I don't know whether BTC has anything sinister in mind yet. I don't know yet because we have been ranging for a while. So this right here is a relative equal low. But this high, I love the fact that it is still open to me relative to this low. This high is still open to me, and I would not consider this a strong sweep of liquidity here. Actually, this position that I have here, right, once price closes below this fair value gap, I will close my positions because I can see liquidity lying here and this fair value gap right here. So this is a large pool of liquidity. New York earnings session, we actually see a lot of volatility. I'm still expecting price to touch the yesterday's close line at 117,393 even. If you look closely at the recent price action here, if you look at the business going on right here, you will see an inversion fair value gap. This was a fair value gap, and when price closed above it, after taking this internal liquidity right here, so we are expecting price to return to this level. Why? Because the market left a gap here. Only sell side was delivered right here, but then the next time that buy side was delivered, sell side was also not delivered, because if sell side was delivered, this candlestick low would have touched the midpoint of this fair value gap and inversed fair value gap, balance price range, then price can decide to gravitate up. But since we did not see that, this low is automatically what I would see as an engineered liquidity. So this low right here would be our engineered liquidity. Let me remove this right here, so that we can see clearly. This low right here, engineered liquidity, inducement, or whatever your school of thought calls it, it is pertinent that you understand how to use these terms so that you can explain price action to someone else